Okay, now in this video we're talking about COVID. Um, COVID is COVID is a coronavirus, and COVID, it's a joke. It's not an issue. It's not a serious issue. It should not be the focus of everyone's focus. It shouldn't be on their mind. It shouldn't be the center of attention. Coronavirus is not a big deal. What has happened? It just depends how you want to look at this. When you actually look at the official statistics of COVID, the last numbers I saw was 350,000 people died from coronavirus. That was the last statistics I saw. The projections, the estimates for how many people were going to die from coronavirus was like in the millions and even in the tens of millions of people. And well, if the highest official numbers were 350,000, then this number is actually pretty grossly exaggerated, I have to say. But now, if you know how they calculate coronavirus deaths, then you should question the official numbers. If you die of like a heart attack or something, if you die and they test you and you have coronavirus, they're going to count that for coronavirus. They're going to say coronavirus is what killed you. And you die from a heart attack. Like, you could have died from a heart attack, but they're still going to label it as a coronavirus death. And so there's even memes going around how like coronavirus is responsible for all deaths in America. Like it's like a meme. Because, like, if you got shot and killed, oh, another one for coronavirus. There was one guy who went to the hospital for coronavirus, and the doctors messed up on him and punctured his lung, and then he died like a few days or weeks later, and they said, oh, coronavirus, got another one. Like, I would have thought malpractice, but what do I know? And it's like, it's crazy. If you're watching this and you are good at making those little political cartoons, make one where you make a cartoon of this where it's like it's a gang, and there's a guy on the ground full of bullet holes, and the sign says another one for coronavirus. I just picture that because I thought that'd be kind of cool. But anyway, so coronavirus, the official numbers are in question. They're disputed. I don't believe the official numbers. As far as the lockdowns and stuff are concerned, none of these lockdowns have helped at all. The masks haven't helped at all. A lot of people are saying the masks don't help at all. As far as I've heard the argument, well, what about the old people? Oh, that's the other thing. Coronavirus, when I said it was a joke and it's not serious, the coronavirus only actually is harmful to you if you're like 85 years old, have a pre-existing condition, and are going to die like imminently anyway. That might sound harsh, but that's the truth. Like, these are the people that are being affected the most by coronavirus. Coronavirus has a 99% survival rating. It has a 94% survival rating amongst people that are the super elderly. Donald Trump got coronavirus and he's over 70 and he was fine. Everyone I know that got coronavirus, they ended up fine too. My pregnant sister-in-law got coronavirus, and I was called at work and they told me that she got coronavirus, and I said, oh cool, she's going to get 2 weeks paid vacation now. Yay. That's legitimately my reaction. Because coronavirus isn't serious. The official statistics, they're in question. The methods for helping, they don't work. What's the whole point of all this? They're using coronavirus to change our entire country, to change our entire culture and society. You might have already known that, because now it's like people wear masks everywhere they go. My nieces and nephews were playing Roblox, and one of the costumes for the avatar was a mask. Now that's not significant, but it's like it was in the first row. It's one of the first options. And it's because of the current culture. It's because of what's happening right now. it's like it is changing our whole culture. People are being expected to like wear masks and stuff. The problem with it all is this goes back to the government has no right and no authority to tell you how to live your life. That's kind of the problem with it. And they have, and it's not a conspiracy theory because they've already done it. John MacArthur, this is old news now, but John MacArthur, he's a Calvinist. He had a church in California, and they closed down his church and other churches too because they were trying to close down non-essential businesses. So basically churches and hair salon. They closed down non-essential businesses, and churches are, who needs God? So they closed down churches, and he was one of them. And this is obviously against the Constitution. Freedom of religion, that's like the number one. Well, freedom of speech, freedom of religion. But they did it all in the name of national security. You were going to lose all our freedom because of it's a matter of national security. I've seen movies, like you see in movies where it's like it's a fake FBI agent, and they say, "Get down, get out," and say, "What's happening? What's going on?" It's a matter of national security. And they just say that magic phrase, and all of a sudden, now you just don't have to even worry about what they're doing or question it. But anyway, back to coronavirus. What's happened is they've used coronavirus to take away all our rights. What they've done was they banned the churches. They're banning gatherings, banning churches, banning gatherings. Gather, go to church. And then there was the whole election fraud thing, which, if coronavirus hadn't got us hyped as people believe it is, then we would have never had the mass mail-in voting, and all this alleged voter fraud would have never happened in the first place. So coronavirus has completely changed our entire country very fast. Over the course of 1 year, it's changed the whole country, and over the course of a few days, censorship has really hit everyone. But as far as coronavirus, how a Christian, so all that's coronavirus. My Christian response, I don't know if I can say that. I'm a Christian. This is what I think of coronavirus. I don't wear a mask anywhere I go. I don't wear a mask anywhere I go. I don't wear a mask in any of the stores I go to. I don't wear a mask anywhere. I wear a mask when I go to work because I have to. But other than that, if they don't force me to, I don't wear one. I don't wear a mask anywhere. If there are businesses that do stop you from shopping without a mask, I just wouldn't shop there anymore, ever. If it does get to the point where they do force everyone to wear a mask, then I guess you gotta roll with the punches. But as of right now, I would totally, don't wear a mask. I wouldn't wear a mask anywhere I go. I'd like to see more people not wearing masks because there's lots of other YouTubers and lots of other people that have commented on this that it's fear mongering. It's like if there's no reason to wear a mask. Well, there you have it. That's my perspective on coronavirus. It's a sham. It's a scare tactic. It only really affects you if you're dying. And it's a political power grab. They're using it to ban churches, gatherings, which that in effect would ban freedom of speech, because if you are not allowed to gather, then the only way you could connect would be social media. And as you know, social media has become incredibly censored as of right now. So yes, coronavirus is being used to completely censor our freedom of speech and religion and gathering, freedom of assembly. I wouldn't wear a mask anywhere I go. That is my take on it. Coronavirus is not serious. You're welcome to disagree, but that's my take on it. And what do you think? If you're a Christian watching this, what do you think? If you're an atheist watching this, what do you think? If you're something else watching this, what do you think? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you, guys. God bless you. Goodbye. One more thing I forgot to add is if they make it to where you have to get vaccinated for the coronavirus in order to go to work, I'm not going to get that. I'm not going to get any coronavirus vaccine, even if it costs me my job. So you can follow suit if you want, but that's just what I'm going to do. I'm not going to get it. So that's it. Thank you.